Welcome to Moonlight Madness. It's been a while since I've been on this channel. I've had a lot of things going on in my life that were very personal, and I've had to try and solve them. So I'm doing water off the bat because we just come out of the season of Cancer and we're going into Leo season now. So I've got this little pouch my son gave it to me, and you can put like a bunch of crystals in it, which I think is really cool, because I like to mix it up. Depends what day it is and how I'm feeling about it, and I can put a bunch of crystals in there and then take it on my person and wrap it up and put it in my bag, and no one's none the wiser. It's a creation by the Feral Little Creations by Ben the Jackalope. So that's his card there. And he goes through Sunday markets at Newcastle. So it's feral.little.creations@gmail.com, which is very cool. And if you visit him 5 times, you get a free gift. It's really nice to have a place to actually put my crystals in. Another place I've found, which is really good, it's called the Wanaka Lavender Farm, and it's based in New Zealand, and my son brought it back from New Zealand. It's amazing. It's from a lavender farm, which is beautiful. So the crystals are inside, and they are amethyst and I think citrine, and you just roll it on your pulse points and it smells amazing. There's an actual amethyst on as a roller, and so if you're a bit stressed out, you just put it on your wrist, or you put it neck, wherever, if you're a bit stressed out. If you don't want to take medication, thoroughly recommend it. I'm pretty sure you might be able to buy it online. I'm hoping you can. First card I got is 5 for Unity. This talks about marrying old traditions with new traditions. So recently they've been talking about bringing back handwriting instead of just internet teaching, because the children got better results with writing with pen and paper than what they did on the internet by typing. There's a connection by it's a way to process information. If you write it down and you're repetitive writing it down, possibly helps embed it in your brain. And that's what it's saying. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional values to new, what works for you, a spiritually minded community. It also talks about the Hierophant being a public figure, or you might be a public figure that's either spiritual or you are a religious leader. That's what it's saying there. Next card I pulled was the 4 of Swords. So the next 4 weeks, you need to get your sleep pattern sorted out, because maybe it's been a bit off. If you've been traveling, it can really throw out your sleep pattern. It says that you need to find a way to set your aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. So maybe you just needed to have a vacation from too much work. Not enough life-work balance is what it's saying here. And the pine cones represent the balance of finding a way. Pine cones usually help induce sleep, so you're lacking sleep. And again, I put a crystal on it called the howlite. Howlite helps sleep. It's a white crystal, and it helps promote relaxation. And I've got it out of a book called The Book of Stones by Robert Simmons and Naisha Ashian. I actually found it at a university. I thought it was very cool. Where are we? Oh, yeah, put it at the back. So, howlite is cleansing, purification, psychic clearing, opening the heart, and activating psychic abilities. It's a salt. It's an earth element, and it helps for metaphysical use. It helps someone with an internal eye or 3rd chakra. It cleanses that chakra. It's a cleanser of the physical body. So you might be doing a purge. You might be doing a detox right now. In the past, you've had a person around you that's King of Wands. He is a Leo, Sagittarian, or Aries sign. He is got a leadership skill. He's got all these little bee pots in the background because he's growing his bees and his honey. And he's also an unexpected supporter of your cause. He likes to be the center of attention. Don't steal his thunder, because he would hate that. He likes to be in focus. He might even do stage work. He might even be an actor. And then recent past is strength. That's usually being, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I am a lion but I can also be a lamb. So I am a lamb, but I am a lion if you piss me off, pretty much. It's grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. The strength also can represent strength training. You might want to do some weights or exercise that helps with weights, and that helps to help balance out your sleep patterns by getting you tight enough to sleep. But it's also saying that don't mistake my kindness for weakness is what it's saying, because you are very kind. If you've got some type of Leo or in your chart, in your natal chart, it means you are very kind, but people then take advantage of you. And it's an 11 card, so that's a door opening. Then we have the tiger's eye. I put on top of that because that's the lion's tiger's eye, which represents protection. So yeah, it's like a one eye from a lion, and that's your protection stone to protect you. That's why I put it on top. Then we have the Four of Wands. This is a new place of work or a new place of living. But if it's a new place of work or study, it could be a new place of study. It represents you're going to do that in the next 4 days. Be grateful you have much to celebrate, deep feelings of peace and happiness, and a contented personal life. There's the king and the queen. They're dancing together, and there's their castle. So it's a really good sign. It's a really good... Some of you might be getting married or moving in with each other. That might be another thing. Next card I pulled is the Eight of Wands. So in the next 8 days, it's talking about having 8 things to juggle. Career, lifestyle, as in health and fitness, decorating your home, studying. It's like a bunch of things. And it says sometimes that comes from having many things happening at once, and successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. So it's saying juggling all those responsibilities. And then you've got the Nine of Cups, best card in the deck besides the 10. It's a wish granted by your great-great-great-grandmother or great-great-great-grandfather on either your mother's side or your father's side, or they've all got together in a room and decided that they're going to grant you this wish. It's a dream fulfilled, a magical time of life, and they want you to know that it's been well earned. You've earned it. Yeah. So this is in 9 months' time. Then we have around you your hopes and fears is that you don't want to get caught up in overspending, over-exercising, or overdoing it with drugs or alcohol. Whether it be some time like pastime that you do, you've got to find a way to get a happy medium. It says because the stress levels that you're under right now, or you were under, is actually why you've gone and turned to over-exercising, overeating, overspending, or overdoing some type of substance, whether it be alcohol, drugs, recreational drugs, not hard drugs, and then it's become a habit that you're trying to shape. So there's that. That's the Devil card. It's a temptation card. So what I put on top of that was the Bloodstone. Bloodstone helps with health. It means getting back onto a healthy dietary plan. You might be trying to flush out some systems in your body. You might have got an addiction through substances, and then decided that you wanted to get off it and then wanted to get clean, and you're trying to get clean because you're going back to TAFE or work. It says strength, courage, purification, vitality, earth root. It is the hardness of a 6.5 to a 7. It is dark green with red spots and blotches, also known as heliotrope. It was thought to be spots of Christ's blood, and magical powers were attributed to the stones from India, China, Brazil, Australia, and the US. Bloodstone is a great purifier, a healing tool for dispelling negative influences from your auric field and bringing one's subtle energies into wholeness and balance. When this is done for the invisible self, the benefits of the physical self will follow. It helps ground the fully in the body, and with that grooming comes the enhancement of one's capacity to function with strength in earthly life. So Bloodstone increases vitality. It assists one in facing the realities of physical mortality and death. It is a good talisman for those who are ill, even if curing the illness is not possible because of its power to let one look unflinchingly at the truth. Bloodstone is a stone of noble sacrifice. And it's said the red spots were once said to be the drops of Christ's blood. Wow. Christ consciousness. Yeah. It's great with smoky quartz, black tourmaline, jet, obsidian. Sorry, I meant obsidian. That was obsidian. And it helps to energize the depression or the lower chakras. Yeah. So it's going to be actually enhanced if you put selenite with the bloodstone inside that little case I showed you before. So then we have obsidian, which I just mentioned goes well with bloodstone, so it's weird that they all came out together. No, that's not smoky quartz. I want obsidian. Onyx. Black obsidian is a psychic protection, grounding, clearing, cleansing of negativity. It will help earth anyone that's got a placement in water, which I'm reading for today. Moonlight Madness, which is sun, moon, or rising in water, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. It helps to ground all that emotion so that you're not dealing with that emotion. It doesn't overwhelm you with emotion. It's a sharp volcanic rock, and it's root chakra, so it'll help ground you, stop you from traveling if you astral travel like I do. It eliminates negative energies in oneself and one's environment. It's like a psychic vacuum cleaner. Cleansing the field, negativities, astral plane junk, and your own emanations of anger, greed, fear, resentment. It is a strong grounding zone, and it stimulates the root chakra to make its connection with the Earth Star, the feet, and deep within the core of the Earth. Black obsidian is useful for all types of scrying, including spiritual communication. If one sets up a low and light environment and it sits gazing into a polished black obsidian, it's quite possible that the images of loved ones who have passed over will appear in the reflected surface at the same time. Wow. So it can work with the dead, which makes sense because if you're a Scorpion, you are from rising from the ashes because you are the rising phoenix. Black obsidian harmonizes with jet black, tourmaline, and smoky quartz for grounding. Smoky quartz. I've dropped it a couple of times, but it's my son's. I need to give it back to him. I've borrowed it. Yeah. So opal will also help using black obsidian to view past lives. Isn't that funny? It also enhances psychic ability. So then I've got that lay on top of your hopes and fears, which is the Prince of Summer, Prince of Cups, which is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpion energy, who's a romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious person that you are involved with. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. But see how he's got that dandelion? He likes to spread that dandelion with everyone. So he may be, or she may be very flirtatious, and you may be a bit afraid that they may wander off and leave you high and dry. But notice that they are holding a crystal heart. A crystal heart, that's their heart. They come across really confident, but underneath it all, if you break that crystal, handle with care because it will shatter into a million pieces. So if you've got this person around you that's either male or female, be wary of what you say to them. They also like their time alone, but they like their time with people, and they may have a little garden that they like to sit in to get downloads or find a way to de-stress or decompress is what it's saying here. But they're very romantic, and they're all about you until they're not, because they are very flirtatious. They don't mean to be, it's just that people are drawn to them because they've got that magnetic quality. Then we've got the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the best card in the deck after the Nine of Cups, which is in 10 years' time, you will have an emotionally fulfilling life with family, friends, raising children wisely, and people you can trust. So he's got all his family around him with his children and his friends. It's the happy ever after card. It's beautiful. So family's going to be very important to you in the future. And that's what I have for water signs. I hope that helps anyone out there. I've only done a 40-minute job because I figured too much is boring. So I just cut it down to 40 minutes. God bless and have a good night. And I hope the water signs feel that their energy is still around because we've got a full moon. The buck moon happened recently. And now we're going into Leo. We're going into Lionsgate. And thanks for listening. And the decks I used today were my old deck that's ready to fall apart. Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And my crystals were from the crystal book I showed you earlier.